gentlemen, my name is Dennis, and this is Average Game, and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, episode number 11. In the last episode, we continued to explore Canabra's post-apocalypse, and unfortunately, our comrade Woljif fell in battle. We continued to explore after that and discovered this house, in which case I kept being attacked by some sort of shadow demon, which was not fun. If I remember correctly, though, he attacks literally every single time that I click this thing, so I don't think there's a point in me clicking it, but I'm going to click it anyways. Yeah. So he's here, but I have no idea where. And I just think my perception's not high enough to see him, which is really freaking annoying. And he does good damage, so I don't want to keep fucking with this. Let's go back upstairs. I'm gonna have to just come back to that house eventually, but for now, it's not something I can explore. The hell? I just adopted a cat. Cool. A whole bunch of animals now. Alright, so we can keep going this way. What the hell? Hear me. Take heed. The hordes of the abyss march in Canabra's. The Wardstone is their target. They must not be allowed to capture it. The consequences will be disastrous. If you're supposed to be a voice of warning, you're a little late. Temple of Desna. Okay. There's nothing here. They made this seem so important. Oh, is that what you want to do? Goodbye. Ugh. Oh, come on, Stugard. You totally could have hit that guy. Oh. Pathetic. There we go. Worthless junk. A couple of scrolls and a masterwork dagger. That's good money. Anything masterwork is always worth picking up because it's an automatic 100 gold for usually pretty lightweight. I'm starting to run low on potions. Explore the other side, but I really think this is about it. Count Andrea's servant. Thank the gods. I found someone who wasn't fleeing in a panic. Are you crusaders? Mercenaries? I'm a servant of Count Dirana, Kale, Nevis, and Diria. My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The master himself and all his guests are trapped inside, and the house guards are nowhere to be found. I managed to escape through a servant's passage to look for help. Will you help me? The mansion is only a stone's throw away on the next street over. Count, Arenday? Count Arenday. I've seen him a few times before. From afar, he looked highly audacious. I confess that he did capture my attention, but that's neither here nor there. We should help him. The gratitude of a rich and influential man can only benefit us. I've heard about the Andrea family before. This wealthy and noble Mendevian dynasty was almost wiped out by demons more than 10 years ago. The last surviving member of the family, the young Count Darren? I'm bad with names. Has an infamous reputation. He's well known for being a rake and a rogue. Alright, I'll help. Not far at all. You're better off entering from the next street over, through the passage I used to get out. Help, I'm begging you. I hate to think of what the Count will do to me if I didn't bring back help. Alright, let's go to the next street over then, I guess. Let's see if there's anything worth taking in my leftover junk. None of it's masterwork, so it's all just extra weight. All right. I said next street over. There it is. Takes an hour. It was in the street.
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment.
I thought I shut off the voice acting. Nobody else has spoken.
An audience. Problematic, but not critical. You there, boy. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
What are you calling, boy?
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird. Who's there with you?
Huh.
Who? Oh, them. Just an audience. They don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment.
Just gonna remain silent.
In the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
Idiots.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
Actually, it's Azragal, a glaive made of red adamantine.
That is correct. But still, boy, no prompting, please. This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
A bull! Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep, and a cow.
Baphomet's sacred animal is Baphomet himself.
None of your answers were correct. The correct answer is an aurochs. It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
I'm really confused as to who she is, and I really hope she joins the party. Because it's kind of funny to listen to her just berate people for being an idiots and not understanding the cult they actually devoted themselves to.
Damn it, she's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Ask them some more, they might manage it still.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Hey, wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up! And her entire entourage, too!
The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
Okay. I don't know who the fuck this is, but that's hilarious. Also, what the hell happened to my settings? Sound. The voice is off. Dialogue's up, though. Interesting. Oh, well, I might as well just go ahead and turn them both back on. Somebody in the comments one time said that it would probably be better if they could hear the original characters and then me doing the ones that are unvoiced. Which I could see. It makes sense. Step forward here for a sec. Hi, guys. Oh, you're still out of range. That's all right. Let me just get a bit closer. There we go. All of them succeeded? Come on. Really, Sheila? You had one chance. In there and heal him. 11. Very nice. Haha, bye-bye. 41 points of damage. Holy crap. Ah, get in there and stab him in the face. Pathetic. My people can even hit besides land. What the hell? The absence of an answer is an answer too.
The result is statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence level. What about you, boy? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
Okay, hold on. Red and white.
This answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that is Knobber's today. Let's proceed. Did Aradin take part in any crusade before he died?
No, he didn't.
Your answer is correct.
Hey!
Aradin's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year when the world wound was opened. The first crusade started back in 4622. Your knowledge would make Mendev's crusaders proud. My final question is, what is the title that Arilu Vorlesh bears? Is she the architect of the world wound, the lord of the labyrinth, or the border inquisitor of the shapeless abyss?
The architect of the world wound.
That's correct. Most excellent. You successfully answered
I like
all my
her.
questions. Splendid. Amazing. This is a breakthrough. I thank you for your cooperation. It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the great Encyclopedia Galarianica, and rector of all Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
Why do you keep calling me boy? I have a name, you know.
I apologize for an injury to your ego, but your name is irrelevant on the grand scale of the universe. Thus, it cannot possibly interest me. I will forget it as soon as I hear it. To avoid unnecessary confusion, I'd prefer to not know it at all.
You finally tell me what you're getting at with all these questions.
It is so heartening to see you strive for knowledge. I have been conducting an experiment comparing the intellectual abilities of the average cultist with those of the average crusader. And I must admit that you passed the test with flying colors. This does offer a glimmer of hope for the future of Crusade. I have always claimed that despite the popular beliefs about the limited intellectual abilities of those in the army, at least some of them can be considered educated. It pleases me to see that I was correct.
So, you're trying to say that I'm mediocre?
Yes.
Cadabras isn't safe right now. Should we join forces?
Do you wish to become my follower? To accompany me on my expeditions to the World Wound? To assist me in my experiments? To run errands for me? Perhaps even to write down my deepest thoughts for the benefit of future generations? Oh, how splendid! Of course, I agree. Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be aiding the progress of science, and that is its own reward.
If we join forces, you'll have to follow my instructions during our expeditions.
Huh? What? Oh, yes, the dangers and these battles. Of course, I will follow your orders. I place my life in your capable hands, so I can focus on the things that really matter.
I agree.
Excellent, you're hired. To think that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 Crusaders before you said no. Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer. Your first assignment is to take me to a safe place. I have to admit that today's experiment has left me quite tired.
She's hilarious. I like her. What is she? Scroll Savant. So, wizard? Yeah, wizard. So what does a scroll savant do then? Scribe scrolls, obviously. Spell focus, illusion, and spell penetration. Those are good. And she has keen senses. Scroll focus, there we go. The scroll savant adds half his class level minimum 1 as a bonus to use magic device checks. He will always take 10 on use magic device checks to cast a spell from a scroll. If 10 on the roll is enough for a successful skill check. Interesting. Alright. So they have a focus and illusion, oppositions are abjuration and necromancy, meaning they're not as effective with those spells. Blinding Ray is an ability they can do as a standard action. It's a ranged touch attack with a range of 30 feet. Causes the target to be blinded for 1 round. Creatures with more hit dice than your wizard level are dazzled for 1 round per level instead. Okay. Sounds pretty cool. Let's check out the spell book. Alright, favorite school spell is color spray. Not bad. Not going to be good at higher levels. Shield seems to be a weakened spell for them. But mage armor, magic missile, snowball, and let's throw on a second magic missile spell. At second level, their new favorite school slot is mirror image, and they have 1 use of create pit. I think I'm gonna go with a second use of mirror image. Inventory, they have no spell scrolls, but they have a bunch in my inventory that they can learn. Let's go ahead and copy the spell book, all of these, because let's face it, none of my other characters can use them anyways. She's got a bunch more spells. Now Burning Arc can be done instead of the other use of mirror image. Corrosive Touch is now available, as is True Strike. Not really that useful though. Corrosive Touch might be better later on if I run into any trolls. Okay, and then back to the inventory, and I want to load you up with some scrolls. Let's see. Giving you a scroll of magic missile would be good because you can use that easier. Scroll of fire belly. Remove paralysis. Large person. Remove fear. Mage armor. Having a second scroll of mage armor wouldn't be too bad. And you know, I'll give you summon monster for now. What's this? Feather step. Okay. You currently have a light crossbow. Do I have a masterwork light crossbow, perhaps? Type. Nope. Regular light crossbow. Use daggers. Bracers of armor would be really good for you. Puts your AC to 14. Does make mage armor a little less useful though. Actually, let's change that by giving you shield instead. Oh, can I just straight up not learn this? I'm not quite sure how opposition schools work. Hold on. A wizard must choose to specialize in one school of magic, must select 2 other schools as his opposition, sending knowledge sacrificed in one area of arcane lore to gain mastery in another. A wizard who prepares spells from his opposition school must use 2 spell slots. Okay, never mind. It's not worth it. Scrolls of shield would, however, be much more useful for her. I will have to get some. How is your use magic device? +8, not bad. retune this. There we go. Okay, a whole nother character. That's cool. Masterwork glaive, regular dagger, heavy crossbow, masterwork falchion, masterwork composite longbow. Fantastic. What is Lan currently using? He's using a composite longbow. Guess what, Lan? Time for an upgrade, buddy. Didn't really seem like much of an upgrade. Alright, let's get out of this section. Ooh, loot. Nice. Alright, well, we have a new replacement character for Wooljeff, which is nice. There's the area exit. And leave. Alright, back on with our journey. Alright, but we're gonna go ahead and stop here. Where's my end of episode save? There it is. All right, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stop here, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed. As always, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel because we're closing in on 700 subscribers, and it'd be really nice to hit that. Thank you, guys, and as always, game on.